Alright, I have no clue if it has started streaming yet or not. I think it did. Oh, I never know when I'm streaming. So, I am live. Oh, it says that I have a bad stream. Hey, people. Oh, sweet, cool. So, we're gonna put this like way over here and like itty bitty tiny. There we go, and then we'll put that right there. Actually, I'm gonna put it on the watch page so I can see. Alright, oh, we'll just watch it on this page. Alrighty. So, I don't know if anybody's in the chat yet, because it won't tell me who's watching. It just gives me like who's in the chat. So, yeah. Just got this new setup for live streaming, so I have a webcam. Yay! I stole my husband's computer so I would have a much more powerful. Hey, it's Mike. Hi, Mike. Hi, Corey. How are you guys doing tonight? So, it's new. You guys get to see my mug. And we're doing digital art tonight. So, yeah. It's gonna be fun. This is mostly just like a test stream because I've never done a webcam with the digital display before, so this is all new to me. I've recorded digital display before. Sweet. I can't tell like how many people are watching here in the chat over here. So, and I don't have two displays, so we get to see the chat over here. But yeah, we're just doing some digital art tonight. I have a convention this weekend, so I thought I'd do doing great. How are you tonight? Doing pretty awesome. Like I said, I'm getting ready for a convention this weekend, and trying to do the last little crunch of stuff that I've got to do. So, yeah, that's pretty much all we're doing tonight. Since I got this new webcam, I thought it would be really cool to do a digital art piece. So we are working on a like sci-fi mech babe. The other one that I had planned to do tonight, I kind of finished. So she's done. So we can't show that one. So I drew another one. So I'm just kind of sketching it out, and hopefully I'll get through the line art tonight. That would be super, super awesome. but this is all in Photoshop. I actually do Photoshop a lot with my main illustrating gig. So whenever I do traditional, it's kind of nice to do something besides look at a computer screen. But I thought it would be cool to do this because I do like digital art and I don't get to do a lot what I want to do. It's normally what everybody else wants me to do. I want Faye Valentine digital or Ruby. Oh, that would be awesome. I do like Faye Valentine. She's one of my favorite Cowboy Bebop characters. She would be really good to do digital, actually. And Ruby, just all of those characters are awesome. Hello, this looks really nice. I'm not sure if you remember, but a while ago my grandpa got to meet you and showed you. Oh, hey! Hi, howdy there. The Emo Neo universe. That's awesome. That's so cool. I do remember meeting your grandpa at the convention. That was really cool. I do remember him. He showed me some of your art. I was like, whoa, that's really awesome. Cool. So hi. Just so you know, I'm gonna be at the Duke City Comic Convention this weekend. So come by if you're out and say howdy. Okay, hypothesis me with the dark laugh out loud. So yeah, I'm just working on line art. This is what a rough sketch looks like in Photoshop. The nice thing about doing things digitally is you get to uh, you have a little bit more freedom. You can like mess up. You've got backups. You can really go to town on stuff. The only bad part about I haven't quite figured out how to put like music in the background. So this is all going to be without some sweet jams in the background. Autocorrect, damn it. Yeah, autocorrect sucks. I can't ever. And what's really bad is I actually have a really bad twang, like a Texas twang. So when I try and do like voice to text, it just every word that I don't need is auto corrected. All right, so her armor's looking a lot better here. I don't get to draw a whole lot of like armor, and I've been trying to draw more of it because I want to do a series of chicks in armor for like t-shirts and stuff, and so I gotta get better at drawing girls in armor, and I really like sci-fi armor, so that's why we're doing this tonight. All right. Okay, looking good. Man, this is what Joel must feel like. Another YouTuber that I watch all the time when he's playing games. And for those of you who watched the last stream that I did, the one that was just amazing with Aqua McSlayer, if you notice, the reason why it's not on my YouTube channel, so you can like rewatch it and just bask in the awesomeness that was you guys, is because when I uploaded it, said okay, it's done, it's going doing its thing. Somehow YouTube decided to speed up the whole video like by 20. So the whole video was just sped up to where you had no idea what was going on. And I didn't realize it. until I got a message from somebody saying, hey, did you know your stream is unwatchable? And I was like, what? And I got on there and I checked it, and it was. And it made me really upset because there's no backup for that video. So now I have that last live stream completely just, I don't know what happened. Joel glitches get stitches. Oh yeah. We've got to come up with a better, we've got to come up with a really good catch line for glitchers. Because then I would actually do a shirt. I'd be like, Joel, hey, here's a shirt. Because I love doing shirts. It's what I do during my day job. Aqua love need to see the redraw. I know I'm actually like I'm redesigning his armor so that way it's like more mermaid vampire killing, you know, because kind of his armor that we drew during the live stream, to me it's not like very water friendly. I don't think he would be able to move in there. So I really want to branch out and make him an actual character because he's too awesome. I actually have that drawing hanging up above my desk, almost like a kitty poster, like keep calm and hang in there. Yeah, that's where it's at right now. Okay, so her armor's looking pretty awesome. This oh no, why did it do that? So I want to make her holding a staff. That's why there's this like random line back there. But I'm not really for sure what kind of staff I'm gonna give her. Okay, now we need to work on this face because the face looks a little lacking. We're gonna lighten it up so I can draw on it. Okay, there we go. Oh man, it's been so long since I've done anything really digital. It feels really nice. Like that's what I went to school for, was digital illustration, and all I do right now is like brochures and business cards and stuff like that. So I don't ever get to do stuff like this, and it feels so great. Oh, I should make her holding a scythe. There's your Ruby reference, Mike. I'm gonna make her holding a scythe for her staff. That sounds pretty cool. Plus, then I get to look up pictures of scythes. So we'll do that. Yeah, yeah. Hey, howdy, Ty Lord. How's it going? Thanks for joining us. We're doing something new. You can obviously see me, hopefully. Yeah, I got a new webcam. I wanted to do this last Friday, and my laptop said nope, said not gonna do it. So we went out and we got a webcam, and I stole my husband's computer and brought it down to my desk. So now I have all the games and the computer. So, oh, he still gets to play, but I have all the games. He's probably watching right now. But yeah, so hopefully I'm going to get to do more of this. I'm going to get a new camera so that way even when I do traditional art, I'll be able to talk with you guys instead of you guys just see my hands. Because my hands aren't that great. But we're just chilling out. Thought I'd get a couple things done. Tyler says, I'm at lunch break. Cool, you got a webcam. Yeah, webcam's awesome. Lunch break, man, it's kind of late for lunch. It's almost like night snack time. really wish they kind of did that still for like adult snack time. North, I love Ruby Ross. Laugh out loud. That one where she sneaks her dog in her backpack. Yeah, I love Ruby. I'm on a swing shift. Ah, dang, that must stink. I remember having to work late when I was in my first couple of years in college. I was a janitor. I cleaned oil field offices. Never again. Never again. So I had to clean them at like 3 o'clock in the morning. It's like horrors you just don't want to speak of, especially when you're there by yourself at night. So I feel you if you're working a swing shift late at night. That was a crazy job. I still do snacks. Mike says, yes. Snack time is always at my house, and if I don't have cookies or something, it's not a good day. Oh man, okay. I know that this is like not normal. I normally have I do Fridays, but I have this webcam and I really wanted to test it out. Plus, I don't know if I'm going to be streaming this Friday because I have a convention, and I think it ends right at 8:30. So I don't know if I'm going to be caffeinated enough for a stream. I do know that I'm going to try and maybe do some live stream while I'm there. Who are you drawing? Original? Yes. Here, let me zoom out for you. I love doing fan art, but I really like doing originals because then I have more control over it. This is my sci-fi mech chick here. So I saw this pose, thought it was cool. I'm gonna make this arm bigger now that I see it. And we're just making stuff. Okay. Her arm wasn't big enough. And her hand's not big enough either. This is why I love Photoshop. Damn you, Bill Gates, laugh out loud. Ruby Rose, oh my god, gotta proofread my stuff before I send it. So, okay, I knew what you were talking about. It's so hard to, like, autocorrect just messes it up, especially when you spell the word correctly and it says, no, you really mean this word, right? I hate when it does that. Ooh, that mouth doesn't look good. Just erase it like it never happened. That mouth doesn't look good. Man, mouths just aren't working today. Oh, there we go. My computer, my Photoshop lagged. That doesn't happen very often. Intense. There we go. So what is everybody, I know Tylord's working. Sorry that you're working, dude. But what's everybody else doing? I've been playing Mario Kart like all week, and I can actually hear it in my living room right now. There we go. She looks better now that she got a face. That eye doesn't look right. There we go. That looks way better. Now we're gonna... Okay. So, we're just chilling here, doing this. Yes, okay. Oh, all the thought that just goes into drawing. We get to make all these like really stupid faces. And now you guys get to see a play-by-play. How bad I look when I draw. Okay. All right. So, she needs, oh, okay, so we're gonna make it a scythe, and we should make it like a scythe that is trying to decide what kind of scythe though. Did you see Samurai Jack hook up with Ashi? I'm a guy, and I was like, oh, I know that like the whole episode last Saturday I was like, oh, they're gonna hook up. They're gonna make this a thing. And then it got to the end of the episode, and I was like, oh man, they didn't do it. And then bam, cue the music, and I was like, oh, finally, Jack's got a girl that I would consider worthy, because he needed a pretty bad A girl to kind of keep up with everything he does. All right. This shoulder thing is bothering me. Especially this one. But who else has been watching some Samurai Jack? Oh my gosh, that was my favorite Cartoon Network show. Well, one of my favorites. I'm not gonna say it was my absolute favorite, because I did have a lot. Did you all see Guardians 2? I got teary-eyed at a couple times. No, Tylord, I haven't seen it. We were planning on going to see it when it came out, but since we're gonna be in Phoenix, we're gonna go see it at a nice theater. So we're gonna go see it in Phoenix, and hopefully by that point everybody has gone to see it, and we get the whole theater to ourselves. I love when that happens. That's why I'm always behind on movies, because we go later when nobody's there, and then we can just, we can have the theater to ourselves. It's so much nicer that way. All right, so here is this design. All right, now Tyler Stevenson says it's rad. I know, I can't wait to see it. I've heard so many awesome things about Guardians, and I love Guardians, the first one. So I'm really hoping that it's gonna be pretty awesome. But I'm pretty sure they did. I mean, they did. They just like they nailed it with the last one. All right. Let's see. We are going to. Let's see. I'll have to do that on a separate layer. All right. So we're going to do the staff now. So what I did is I put it on another layer. So if you're familiar with Photoshop, it's layer, so I can sit here and I can do this and not mess up my underdrawing, which is so nice. Gotta go. I'll check back later. Okay. Have fun on your swing shift, High Lord. We'll probably be here if it's like a couple hours from now. Laugh Out Loud just built a movie theater north, cut out the middleman. Oh, just build a movie theater. Yeah, I don't know. I worked at a movie theater when I was in high school, and I didn't like it was fun, but I would never want to own one. Ugh. It's like you have to have a special want to work with that many people. It's just too many things you've got to worry about. Well, I don't know. It might be a lot easier today because when I worked in a movie theaters, I it was still like the film kind of uh, movies. Because I think nowadays it's just like it's almost all digital. They don't really do film anymore, which is such a shame because it was so nice. All right, this is my really poorly constructed uh, scythe. Intense drawing face. Narration. Okay, and then this part will have the actual scythe. I think I'm gonna make it like like a light, like a hologram. It's a hologram scythe. Bam. Kind of looks like a bird head. Ooh. Drawing skills. That's what it is. Yeah, see, like here's the bird. Here's the bird's beak. Here's the bird's head. Oh man. See if we can make him smiley. I'm the only one here right now. Laugh out loud. Oh god, the predator. Just gotta wait. Just gotta watch for a while. Dark lines. Yeah. All right. So I think I'm going to start cleaning up the lines. Okay. So what I need to do here. And then we need to do the background so that way she's got something she's standing on. Let's make it. I just did something with blue, so let's. Ooh, green. That's too much. That's too much. I kind of want to do purple. Because I kind of want to make her like very poppy. So what we'll do here is gonna mess with the brush settings here. Scattering. Oh hey, yeah. Okay, there we go. This is a really big image, so it's gonna think for a second. Looks all pixelated. All right. Fantastic. Now she's got something that she's standing on, kind of. graffiti. She's standing on graffiti. Okay, so now we're going to go back in and not do that. Since I switched over to a different computer, all of my Photoshop settings are different. So we're just going to kind of clean up some of these lines. And then we will start painting the fun stuff. Those lips are too small. She needs big lips. Now they're kind of too big. Oh well. We'll deal with it. She'll just have big, luscious lips. All right. Oh man, Jet Grind Flash. Yes, that's a good game. I really wish they would like come out with a new one. Jet Set Radio. I played it um, on the Xbox. It was one of the things that came out as like a promo. That game was awesome. Definitely one of my more favorite Xbox games besides Halo. Because if you have an Xbox, it's kind of like a requirement. You have to play Halo. Okay. All right. So, okay, definitely this is all right. So now we have that side finished. Clean up these lines. If you said Dreamcast, I would have asked. Yeah, we had a Dreamcast for a while. But we just couldn't get it. We couldn't find any games for it. So it was kind of hard to keep because we had no games. Nobody was selling Dreamcast games, which stunk. I think we picked it up for like $30. It was still really great condition. We don't do a whole lot of video game pickups unless they're like amazing. Because that's kind of Joel's thing. We have yet to see him out and about getting games before we do, though. Alright. I gotta clean up all this crazy mess of lines here. I don't even like remember what half these lines were for. That's not good. So normally when I do line work, I normally do it in a program called Illustrator, but it's been a long time since I've done anything really in Photoshop that wasn't edit a photo. What's her name gonna be, North? I'm not for sure. I was thinking like Mina, like Mina from Dracula, the original old school Dracula. Just because she kind of seems like a Mina kind of person. Because since she's like got a scythe, I kind of wanted to make her like kind of bubble, like a name that's bubbly. Because she looks very cute and stuff. And then I really want to redesign this scythe. I don't know if I like this scythe because it just kind of seems more like tribal instead of futuristic, which that's not what I was going for. But I like her armor. Her armor turned out great. Yeah. But I'm thinking Mina. Mina sounds like a good one. Unless you got a better one. If you've got a better one, I would love to hear it. No, I'll undo that. Boop. Oops, you didn't see that. You didn't see that. I just like erased her face. Forgot what tool I had selected. Stopping being briefing. Are you still streaming Friday? I don't know because this weekend is my first Comic Con for the month of May, and it ends Friday. They start kicking people out at about 8:30. Um, so I don't know how not tired I'm gonna be for that. So I don't know if I'm streaming this Friday. I know that when I'm in Phoenix at the end of the month, I'm gonna be streaming at the convention. I'm actually gonna have a setup where I'm gonna be streaming, but I'm probably not gonna be really great at like taking questions. But I'm probably not gonna be streaming this weekend. So yeah, I'm not. I wouldn't count on it. Oh my. The name works and she's got some hips. Yes, I like drawing ladies with a figure. Ladies that got some hips, to me, are good looking. I can say that because I'm a lady. Wait until I start coloring her because her outfit actually, it's like a swimsuit, so it stops right here. So this is going to be like exposed leg. Oh, scandalous. So It's gonna look awesome. Clean up this line. Kind of cleaning up this leg. It looks really messy. We'll clean up this one while I'm at it. There we go. There we go. Sorry that there's no music. I can't figure out how to put the music on for this stream encoder. I can say that because I'm a guy out loud. Yes. We can all appreciate a good looking female. A good guy who thinks women are. Yep. We had in college or in university, we had, when I took human figure classes, we had this one guy who came in and he was a model, and whenever he would like talk about like, oh, do you guys like draw like ladies and whatnot, and we'd go, well, yeah, there's like the other half of the population, he'd always go, I can appreciate a good looking female. He always made our teacher laugh. But he would always come by to check out all the art. All right, there we go. Now we're going to move down to her legs. Which I don't really know what I was doing with these boots. They're just, I don't know what happened. They just don't look like I wanted them to. Oh man. There we go. That looks better. All right. That foot looks retarded. Oh, that foot doesn't look good. But we'll act like nobody will see it. We'll fix it with the shading. That's what I always tell myself. Fix it in the coloring. That's where everything's made better. All right. Take away the boots and give her lace-up heels. I would. But then how's she gonna fight? I mean, she's already kind of sexy to begin with. I'll have to think about that one. Because I hate drawing feet. His feet are ugly. She needs to show. Well, that's what this part is for. We're going to be showing that off. Trust me, she's going to be showing off some legs. fix this scythe. This ugly looking scythe. This scythe that I don't know what the heck I was thinking. Okay. I think right here we need like a grip or something. Ruby fights in combat. Heels skirts laugh out loud. I'm gonna assume that's auto-corrected. Yeah, she does. I trust you. Yeah, let's see. I gotta fix this scythe, man. It looks too much like a bird. Like, do you guys see it? It looks like a bird. Like, right here. See, if I was to just, like, put a dot here and go, it's a bird scythe. Wow. I'm gonna take a drink of this Dr. Pepper. Get some caffeine. I'm going places with my bird scythe. Okay. There's that. Alright. We're gonna go like all World of Warcraft on this. And a gun. And a gun. Well, then we're just gonna be making like sci-fi Ruby. And a gun. I don't even know I'm sure Ruby has been, the season has been updated. I haven't watched, I need to get caught up. I like to let it go for a little bit, so that way I can binge watch while I work. Because I need to, I gotta have something going on in the background. People are text messaging and Toucan Sam. Yes. We'll draw it. I know, look, see? He's like, I need more loops. Draw Toucan Sam. I don't even remember what he looks like, but I'm assuming he looks like this. Oh man. Uh, this is where photo reference is really useful. I'm just gonna erase him. No, we don't need Toucan Sam. But he looks like a bird. Oh my gosh. Google. Google that. How to make a scythe not look like a bird. Google will know. I was actually thinking about doing a like a mini stream. Yeah, we'll say it's a mini stream. Using doing that Google Draw picture. Um, and where you're supposed to like draw in the little like paint thing, and it's supposed to help like with databasing, but supposedly it's hilarious. So I kind of wanted to do that because I haven't done it before, and it sounded like it could be cool. It sounded like it could be cool. Okay, I think what's making this feel like Toucan Sammy is this part. We'll just take it down and do that. I think fruit, yes, this would be awesome for Fruit Loops. Can you imagine the commercials? Do, ooh, okay, we're gonna change your name from Mina to Sammy. Her name is gonna be Sammy, and I am going to do like her armor in blue. Yeah. Inspiration. Toucan Sam. So this character is Sammy now. Um, Here, we're gonna make this like a giant screw. But can you imagine the commercials like from the 90s with this, where they have like, check in next time on the commercial. Where will Toucan Sam end up next? Which monster from another dimension will Sammy destroy next? Yep. This is what happens when I have not enough caffeine. There we go. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna kind of erase her ears a little bit because those are gonna be kind of holographic. Okay, so now I just need to fix more of this line, these lines. And then I can go on to not color dodging. Hello, Allison Mystic. I think that helped with the toucan look. Yeah. Oops. Oops. Alright, so yeah, I think now it doesn't look as much like a toucan. I think that little bit thing there made it look too much like an eyeball. But then again, I'm one of those weird people, you know, like on the internet where it's the pictures of like cabinets and they look like faces. I'm that kind of a person. I hate going into bathrooms and I sit down to go to the bathroom and it looks like the stall's looking at me. Sammy comes in and murks people. Parents with yeah, that would be awesome. This would be an awesome cereal ad. Parents would go wild. All right, she's looking so much better. Make that look more like, there we go. Okay, so it's a secret toucan. Yes, under this mask is Toucan Sam. That would be hilarious. And then under that mask, a horse. Alright, let's get rid of some of these lines that are up here that are still kind of... And then we'll color. We'll color. I promise we'll color. is slightly bigger. There we go. Fixed it. God, I love Photoshop. Why don't I work on it more? There we go. There we go. There we go. Then we'll just color this in a little bit darker. Fix that. All right. Oh, let's get rid of these lines. Okay. I think, oh, I forgot to do this part. Man, when you're all zoomed in, you forget all this other stuff. You see what happens, North, when I'm the only one here? I start talking about food and I messed up. 90s product placement. Yeah. Thankfully, I had actually just eaten because otherwise I'd been stupid hungry talking about Fruit Loops. Alright, so we're going to go on ahead and we are going to save. See, I haven't even saved it yet. That's pretty bad. That means if this computer would have crashed, all of this work would have been gone. That would have been terrible. Terrible, I say. Alright, so now we're going to color it. So I'm thinking we're gonna do some blue. So I'm thinking this color. How about those? Look like they could be cool. And for the scythe, we'll do it. No, not yellow. Not yellow. Red. Sweet. So here's our colors here. Cool. Okay, so this needs to lock, and we need to give her some skin, not yellow skin. I'm gonna make her just a little bit darker. And we're gonna go in and we're gonna start coloring. Yay, it's my favorite part. Wow, that's like super orange. I think I just heard my dog. I don't know if I like that color. No, no, don't like that. It's orangey. It's too orange. So, need to go a little bit. Oh, there we go. There we go. More peach. Peachy peach. Ah, yes. Probably the purple background's not helping either. Okay, there we go. And yes, I did color out the lines because I can do that in Photoshop and not have to worry about it. So there. Alright, so I'm thinking her hair should be... I already done a pink haired chick today. Let's do like a green. That's an eraser tool. Green? No, let's not do that. That's not a cool green. This green? Ooh, let's do this green. This green's gonna be your hair. Yes, we have decided. do very intense color choices whenever I do artwork, as you can see. Lots of thought process goes into art colors. Now I can see all the lines that I missed. Fantastic. And then her armor is going to be mostly orange. Yeah, let's do mostly orange. Mostly orange. So that means we won't make it this part orange though. We'll make that part orange. We'll make neutrals are for scrubs. Yeah, we don't do neutral colors around here. Damn Nora's laugh out loud. Her butt would be out if you keep her legs. See, I trust you. Oh, let's see. I know. See, if only we could turn this around, it would be like, what is it? The near automata ridiculousness that happened. Okay, I need a paint tool. There we go. We'll do all the important parts orange. Then we'll make her arms orange because I can do that. And then fan service. I'm always thinking of the people. The people, they call for the fan service, so they need it. They demand fan service, so I'm giving what the people want. But we do need some gray in here. We need some gray. No, not that gray. We need bluish gray. There we go. We need bluish gray. All right. Because we need something to balance out all these crazy colors. You can barely see it though. It's just too much. So pro tip, whenever you're doing digital illustration, have your color chart right over here so that way you can pull the correct colors. Because see, if I was to pull it from like right here, it would actually be darker than the original color because it's got lines over it. All right. And her boots need to be orange. So that's how all that mecha stuff works. She would make a good WoW character. Yeah, I know. Pretty much make when you're designing World of Warcraft armor. Pick ridiculous colors. Think like scary clown, like not Pennywise, but think clown colors, and then just think really big shoulder pads, and you have nailed World of Warcraft armor. Any World of Warcraft armor, as awesome as it looks. it is like completely unwearable. See, she's already. I mean, she makes a great paladin. All the important parts are open to arrows. But I do like her hair. Man, I wish I had that hair color right now. Okay, so now we need blue. We need the blue in here. And then I would have almost used all of the Toucan Sam colors. But you didn't know that's what I was doing. Alright. And you know, we will do this part gray. I know it's not like the most amazing color choice gray, but it's got to balance out somewhere. Pennywise shout out loud. I know. I just saw the news trailer for for it. It was amazing. All up until the balloon, like the balloon that comes out and it just gets closer. And all we kept doing was like, nope, 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 nope. Now I'm gonna have like a horrible, horrible thing against red balloons. Anytime I see a red balloon, I'm just gonna be like, no! Oh my gosh! Nope, 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 nope. Like that movie. Oh, or that TV series. The movie, the original movie, was already like, but this new TV series is gonna have so many nightmares. So many nightmares. Alright, so her eyes. Toucan Sound doesn't have a color of eyes. So we'll do it blue. We'll do the blue here. Because we haven't used blue enough. And get the white. Oops. Out of the lines there. Can't do that. And then we get like some pink. And we get some. It's not really white. Now is it? There we go. There we go. That's better. Alright, now we gotta do this scythe. I think the scythe should be blue since we have Tim Curry was a madman. I know. Oh my gosh. I didn't even know that that was Tim Curry in the first one. Wasn't it? I'm pretty sure it was. Like I can't every time that I hear his voice, his very distinct voice, all I can think about is him in The Three Musketeers. Yeah. When he was like the priest dude. So when I saw him in Rocky Mountain, not Rocky Mountain, Rocky Horror Picture Show, it totally freaked me out. Because I watched that when I was older. Okay, alright. So we've got a Toucan Sam scythe. And he needs yellow. We need yellow. Alright. Ridiculous color choices for a scythe. Done. We need... Because I want to make the blade... I kind of want to make the blade red. But then I think it'll pop too much. So many choices. Alright. Got that one up there. So we are trucking right along here. I kind of want to do this, but let's go down this way. No, that's not red. There we go. There we go. Because normally one of these illustrations takes me a lot longer than what this is taking me. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to erase this part of the line work because it's going to be like a hologram scythe. So that way I can like do a better job of doing the line work. It's an energy scythe. Sound effects. Okay. The power of Fruit Loops. The power of Fruit Loops compels you, man. Okay, and then you go in a little bit darker. And then you go in super, super light. Almost white. That's a horrible light. That's a horrible. This is my lightning face because I can barely see it. All right, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this, select all of it, preferably, and we're going to go into filter, and we're going to play with the blur a little bit. And then we're going to play, not with that. Okay, what we're going to do is we are going to cut it and then paste it onto its own layer. Then we're going to, there we go. There we go. Looks so much better now. Yes. All right, now we're going to do almost the same thing with her eerie things. But what color should we do? Let's do this light blue. Oops. Let's do this light blue. There we go. There we go. Okay, so now I can go into this and erase these lines. I'm not going to do this for like every single thing, just these things that I kind of want to make look more like holograms or energy. As you know, energy doesn't have outlines, even in anime. Even in anime. Okay. All right. All right. it. There we go. So what I'm doing to get like nice straight lines is I am actually taking the brush tool and clicking once in one spot, like the tip, and then I am oh, what is this? That's why. That's not cool. That means I made a boo-boo. So what we're gonna do to disguise that is to do this. Dang it. I just did it again. Did you see that ridiculousness? Okay, now what I'm gonna do to fix this. This is what happens when you have way too many layers. Oh yes, it does. Laugh out loud. Just had to go opposite day. Yeah, I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did. I messed it up, guys. I messed it up. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna take this one and this one, and we're gonna cut it. We're gonna paste it on this layer. Then we're gonna do this. Bam. Haha! I fixed it. Sort of. Dang it. It's not going my way here. Alright, so now I need to go up to this. And I need to... Oops. So if anybody has any questions that pertain to art while I'm messing this whole thing up royally, you can ask me. I would be more than happy to answer any questions within reason. Art, nerd stuff. I have no clue how many people are watching right now. I'd have to check the live stream. Yeah, she's looking good. Alright. Now I can edit this part. Oops. This part. Oops. Too much eraser. Too much cowbell, people. Too much cowbell. Alright. And we'll just kind of blur this. There we go. There we go. And this needs to get the same treatment. Fantastic. Looking good. So what I'll do with this is I will take that line because it's too dark and I will slightly erase it. There we go. And those two. Okay. let's see what time is it. It is 10:30. So, how's everybody doing tonight? I just erased that. Dadgummit. Favorite art style to do example drawing, painting, CGI. Like, what's my favorite art style for doing that? It's probably gonna be anime. I really like anime. Um, Mainly because it's not that it's easy to draw. It's just um, I like it's fun. I can do other kinds of artwork like realism and stuff like that, but you see real stuff all the time. You kind of live in it. So when I do examples in tutorials, I like to do characters and cartoons because it's so much more fun when you get to do that kind of stuff. Because, I mean, you can do anything with it and it still be like, oh, I mean, it would be okay for people to go, oh, I totally understand that and stuff like that. That's my favorite stuff to do is to do character and anime and cartoon style stuff because it's way more fun. I really need to do a new tutorial. Allison says a lot more creative liberty. Yeah, I mean, you can really like pull like um, going back to like Samurai Jack. Samurai Jack, the art style is actually based off of a really, really old Japanese animation. Like we're talking like I want to say like 70s, and it's beautiful, beautiful art style, and you see that transition into Samurai Jack, and I mean, yeah, like a lot of animes now have you. It's really hard to like tell the difference between a lot of them, but the few who have like their own art style are just Mike says like vamp killer gingers and punk Sammy girls. Yes, I mean there's just so much more that you can do with cartoons, um, and push the limit. Whereas when you do realism, people obviously they want realism. They want to see you do how well can you draw this person, and I did enough of that in college, and I get a lot of people who want portraits done and they want like something more real, and I'm like, man, it's so boring. It's not fun at all. So whenever I get a chance, and that's why I love doing comic conventions because it's just a bunch of people who understand. But yeah, I love me some anime. All right, now we need the darks for our armor here. Yeah, that'll work. Make all the funny faces. The only bad thing about when you do live stream is you don't get to cut out all these fun, boring parts. And so you get to see me in all of my weird facial expressions while I do art. It's not as bad as when I do painting, though. Like, I did my banner for my next convention. I actually paint all my banners, and when I went upstairs to go get ready for bed afterwards had paint from like here to like it was all over my arms because I flung paint at the banner. And yeah, I'm not gonna tell you what the room looked like. Man, it was like destroyed. But I cleaned it up. I made sure to clean that part up. But I probably looked really stupid when I was flinging paint. Alright. Now we need darker. Darker. There we go. Art is an experience. Yes, it is. Allison said art is an experience. And if you really, really want to get some really cool, like, interesting art experience, this is my art history that's coming out. A Jackson Pollock. So Jackson Pollock was an artist who did the paint splatter artwork, the huge stuff. And when you look at it, this is why a lot of people, they don't really like the whole modern art thing, is mainly because of of Jackson Pollock, because it didn't really make sense, because it's just paint flung at a huge canvas. But here is the brilliance behind that man. He videotaped himself doing all of his own artwork, and he does like a really like just very calm dance when he does art. So if you want to watch some like really cool art videos, see if you can find Jackson Pollock art videos. They're out there, they're few and far between, but they're really interesting to see how people would do art. That and Bob Ross. Gotta love some Bob Ross. He makes everything just so happy. Alright. Alright, man. It's coming along great. It's coming along great. We might finish this tonight. What? Bob Ross is my spirit animal. Yes, Allison. I think any painter, that is their spirit animal, is just Bob Ross. He's like a requirement. He's fantastic. I love Bob Ross. I was so happy when they put like everything of his on Netflix. Had to think there for a second, because for a while I watched him on YouTube. Like, and I've learned so much. Laugh out loud, trees. Yes. Happy little trees. Happy little trees. Let's just draw a little bird in there. Let's just draw a little bird. You know? We need a happy little tree here. Oh, happy little tree. Happy little tree. Happy little tree. There we go. It's a happy little tree, guys. Oh, he's so happy. Whee! Okay. He's gonna stay there for the entire there. There are no mistakes, just happy accidents. God, he was so inspirational. Bob Ross. He's up there. He's painting little clouds. Little happy clouds, guys. And little happy angels. That's where Bob Ross is. There's heaven. He's there. Oh, man. So there's our happy little tree. that, yes, Bob Ross did have a calming voice. Mike said Bob Ross had a calming voice. Oh my gosh. He could just make anything just lay back and chill. And that man had an amazing afro. Like, for being a white guy in like denim on denim, he had a fantastic afro. Man, it's funny because my dad, when he was in high school, he had an afro. Not as big as Bob Ross, but it was there. It was awesome. Yes, I did just do a Bob Ross tree. I felt like it was needed. I was thinking, and you guys tell me, I was thinking about doing a like Bob Ross digital challenge where you have to listen to a Bob Ross paint thing and then try and do it, but digitally because it's so different digitally than having to do it with a paintbrush. I think that would be so awesome to do a Bob Ross digital challenge. Because I actually did it was a while back though. I did, and I didn't videotape it because I was one of those like paint night things, where a bunch of ladies and a few guys show up and everybody drinks except for the teacher, which was me. And everybody drinks and we all do art and stuff like that. And I thought it would be really funny if I came dressed up like Bob Ross. So I went and thrifted a plaid shirt and went to the Halloween store because it was right around Halloween, and I got me a big old wig. It was awesome. Only like 3 people knew who I was, and I was like, come on, guys, man. You're making me feel bad. Nobody knows who I am. But yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I think I might do that as a challenge now that I have a computer that can handle, because my laptop could handle Photoshop just fine. I mean, that's what I worked on, but it could not handle recording and photoshopping. It couldn't do it. It was like, no, I can't. So that could be very well a future video, so keep an eyeball out. Alright, now I need to do all these green things. That's everywhere. Alright, now I get to do her skin. Yeah. Skin. Why is it orange? There we go. So when you do skin, you go down in red to do... Oh, come on. There we go. Do all of your shading in. Mike says, not last Friday, laugh out loud. I was there. Yeah. I didn't dress up like Bob Ross last Friday. But last Friday was the funnest stream. Oh my gosh. It made me so mad when I uploaded it and it didn't upload properly. I'm still really sore over that. I don't like that. Because now I don't have that stream anymore. It made me so mad. That it didn't work. Let's not do purple. let's do this purple. Yes. Skin tone is like the only one that I don't really like to do in Photoshop because it's kind of a pain to get just right without looking weird. Like I could spend all night just doing the skin on here. See, like look what happened there. There we go. And then we need to do that part. And these legs. We gotta do the legs. Okay. And then you put in the highlight. Okay. I like to put a little bit of pink on the nose. Too much pink? Alright. Looking good. Oh, hey, I totally forgot to do this part of the staff. What? That's not cool. Okay, so we're gonna do those colors up. I know. They are popping, guys. I'm actually like really digging this color scheme. It's really awesome. All right. Okay. So we're gonna get some. Whoops! 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 Too much. Too much. All thanks to. I know! Who knew? Man, I need some Fruity Pebbles. Or some fruit, not Fruity Pebbles, Fruit Loops. I need some Fruit Loops. I'm so hungry, I have no clue what cereal Toucan Sam's on. Okay, and then yellow, darker yellow. Wow. Oops. Oh, hey, there we go. Yes. Yes. Okay, I totally did not paint the screw. Kind of need that. Alright, so then we're gonna go in. Here, get these colors. Alright, sweet. Now, like, to me, what would be the final touch? The final touch. is we need to put the whites in. Need to put the whites in. Okay. Zoom in really close to her face. Oh man, what is that business? What is that business? We can't have that. That's not cool. It looks like she's had too much lip surgery. We gotta fix this, guys. What is it doing? What is it doing? It should be erasing, not painting white. Always check and see which one you have selected. There we go. We gotta fix this. Okay. Hey, howdy Super Boo 85. Thank you for joining us tonight. You notice I got a webcam, so now you can see me and I still can't see you, so otherwise that'd be awkward. That might make a good intro avatar logo for North Channel. Oh, this right here? Yeah. For a while I had a superhero person that was pretty awesome that I had done right after I had gotten a tablet. So how's it going, Boo? Are you having a good night? We are just chilling here. Alright, now we can go back up to the top here and put in the highlights. We're going back to the highlights. Fix that highlight. It's alright, I guess just got home from work. Oh, well dude, at least you're home. I'm working. Well, I guess this doesn't really count as work, right? So, but at least you made it home, man. Now we can go in closer here. I'm thinking about giving her freckles. I have a freckle brush. Oops, oops, oops. Oops, oops. Alright. Oops, 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 oops. Yeah, okay. Too much white. Sound effects for the win. like that one right there. Yeah. You don't want to get too crazy. Alright, so what I'm going to do, because I don't want to go over that line. Okay, there we go. Some lines you don't want to go over when you have doing the highlights for. Alright, let's see. Alright, yeah. The background's not, I'm not feeling the background anymore. The background's just not working out anymore. So, bye, Happy Tree. We'll miss you. Alright, so what we're going to do is going to make it easy on the computer. Alright, so you gotta look cool. What do you mean it's hidden? No, what are you doing? Okay, now the biggest paintbrush known to man. There we go. Let's make sure that I got it all. There we go. Fantastic. Oh man, you can still kind of see the top of the scythe. Whoosh. Okay. Clean up these lines. Alright, so now we're gonna let proper up properly here. There we go. Okay. I don't know what this was. I don't know what I was thinking when I did this one. So we're gonna get rid of it. Alright, now I need to figure out what I'm gonna put in the background. Let's see. Ghost Happy Tree. Yep, the Ghost Happy Tree. What did I just do? Okay, there. Bob lives. We'll just put, like, in the background, like, a lonely happy tree. That would be hilarious. Oh, my computer is thinking. There it goes. It's like, Alright, so what we're gonna, the ghost of Bob Ross. Yes. Oh, hey, that actually would be hilarious to have back there. Alright, so what I am doing here, there we go, is I'm messing with this paintbrush. It's one of my favorite paintbrushes because it just looks pretty. It looks so pretty. Alright, so now she's all like, whasha. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the pen tool. What's still there? Is the ghost tree still there? I can't see it. So what I am using right now is something called the pen tool. You normally use it in Illustrator, but um, Photoshop has a tool for the pen tool, and it basically makes like really like straight lines. There we go. Sweet. And then I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna get rid of this. Fantastic. All right. Now we need to put. Okay, so here what we're gonna do. Make another layer. Make it really faint. Right here. Not with that brush, because that won't make a very good tree. Right here, super faint. Okay, that's way too. That's. We can't do that. That's too faint. We need a darker color. We need a darker color, people. Oh, he is there. Oh man, he's there. So what we're gonna do? Oh man, you just can barely see him. Eh, he's not quite gone. He lives. And then you just make some happy strokes here. Happy grass, happy grass. And then you need some lights. Some darks here. Really just bring out the nature. And then a little bit of lights. It's like a speed tree. If I was gonna make a print of this with just this tree in the background, everybody would be like, what is going on? Alright, now we need a bird. A happy little bird. Just in the distance here. Oh, all of God's creatures. Little happy bird there. Gotta get the sun in there. Oh, there we go. There we go. And then it's a happy tree. Oh, he's so happy to be alive. And then we're gonna kind of just lightly erase it so that way people won't know it's there. All right, guys. Okay, now the very last thing that you gotta do is you gotta sign it. Okay, I better fix that. I'm gonna fix it first. All right. Now we can do the most important part. Fix that. Okay. All right, guys. We did it in one setting. We went from a sketch to a finished piece and even doing a tribute to Bob Ross. Right, guys? He's back there. He's back there. I think I am going to do like I'm gonna do a live stream of it. I don't know. I like doing live streams because then I don't have to edit nothing. Of me trying to do a Bob Ross digital painting, and I'm gonna try and use. I'll find some brushes on for Photoshop that are close to Bob Ross style brushes. Mike says those garter belts though. Yep. I know. They're not even holding anything up, man. They're just there for show. Allison says I'd watch. I know. I think I'm gonna do a Bob Ross live stream. That would be awesome. I'll see if I can find my afro. It's kind of itchy, but I'll take one for the team and I will actually wear it. Oh my gosh, that would be so awesome. It's like bigger, it's way bigger than my head. Super Boo, it looks awesome and the happy tree kind of looks like it fits. I know, it's like she's like busting through a Bob Ross painting that he started with a happy little tree and God's creation of a bird, as he puts it. I love whenever he's like, and let's put a little bird here, and it's just look at that. It just sings all God's creation and blah 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 blah. Yeah, Bob Ross. You're the best North. I know. I am the best. No, I'm not. But you can keep it up. All right, guys. So I think I am gonna stop this stream because where I'm at, it's 11 o'clock, and I have work in the morning. And it's not as fun as this. But if you guys have any questions or comments or stuff, I'll stick around for a couple more minutes. If you haven't yet, smash the subscribe button, become a sketchy. I try and live stream every Friday. Yes, Toucan Sam. I'm gonna spell it like that, SAMI, because it sounds like more like futuristic. Sammy, SAMI. It sounds so much cooler. I better like write that down so I don't forget. Sammy. Laters, Mike. Have a great night, morning, afternoon, wherever you're at. But just so you guys know, I probably won't be streaming this Friday. I normally stream every Friday. May is going to be kind of like because I have 2 conventions going on, and they both this Friday. It's closing time for Friday ends at like 8:30, 9 o'clock. So I might not be streaming, but I might stream while I'm at the convention. I just won't be able to really talk. It'll just probably be me drawing, or something like that. But until next time, guys, keep on sketching, and let's end this stream. People need to go to bed. Oh, people need to go to bed. All right.